Hey, thanks for visiting us this morning at ArklateXHomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marcis with your forecast update for Wednesday morning. And starting off on a loud note in some areas, as we do have some thunderstorms that have been tracking along I-30 this morning, bringing a lot of thunder and lightning. Did have one severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Red River County there in northeast Texas, and there was some tree damage with some of the storms this morning. So while the overall severe weather threat is low in most locations this morning, we may continue to see some of these isolated storms pop up and at times may produce some high wind gusts and maybe even some dime penny sized hail here. So just to give you a look at what we're expecting as we go through the day, again with that cold front now moving through, that's the reason we're seeing the storms. See, the winds have shifted around to the north behind the front at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. It will be a breezy day, still have that south wind in place across much of Louisiana and East Texas, but you see that cooler air just kind of knocking on the door this morning, and pretty big temperature drop coming for us over the next few days. So most areas that have seen the rain this morning have fallen into the 50s. You'll likely stay in the 50s for much of the day. Right now it's 66 in Shreveport, and it's another one of those days where the high temperatures may actually occur in the morning. Since that cold front is moving through, it may drop a few degrees as we move through the day in quite a few locations. So kind of take you hour by hour here so it gets you an idea of what we're looking at this afternoon. You see, once we get to about 4 o'clock, Shreveport in the 50s, so about a 10-degree temperature drop from where we are this morning. So take the umbrella, take the jacket with you today, and some low 60s there south of I-20, and we're watching that pretty closely because if we do stay in the low 70s this afternoon, there is the potential we could see some strong to severe storms, mainly in those areas that were hit hard by the severe weather the other day. Again, wind and hail will be the primary severe weather threat that we do see with anything down there probably later this morning and through the afternoon. But I think this front probably moving through quick enough here that hopefully we don't see too many issues down there and the cool air can take over a little bit earlier. See, at the noon hour today, most of the thunderstorm activity is pushed out of here. We will stay likely overcast for much of the day here. Occasionally could see a pop-up shower or an isolated thunderstorm through the afternoon and evening, but again, the heaviest rain, the messiest weather will be expected before about 10 a.m. this morning. And then as we go through the overnight hours, you see we will see the chance of a few showers there, and then we're watching later tomorrow. You see another batch of showers and thunderstorms makes its way through the Arklatex and may contribute to some heavy rainfall late Thursday into early Friday, but it looks like the rain clearing out of here pretty quickly as we move through the day Friday, so maybe left with mostly cloudy skies, but definitely some cooler air late Friday. But it looks like the football games that occur Friday night should be in pretty good shape at this point. Just pretty chilly as temperatures for a lot of those games may be in the 40s this week. And a look at the rainfall totals again, this will take you today through Friday morning, still looking at the potential for a good ½ an inch to 1.5 inches of rain. Again, not so heavy that we are worried about any flooding concerns here, but you see there are some isolated perhaps 2-inch amounts in there setting up somewhere where the heavy rainfall may occur over the next few days. And again, exact location not known, but there is the potential there. We could see some 2-inch amounts. 7-day forecast, forgot to take the election graphic off of there, just kind of ignore that for now, but again, big temperature drop on the way here. 50s tomorrow and Friday, low 50s this weekend, and we may actually drop into the 40s early next week. So this is kind of more of a January weather pattern that we're getting into, and it looks like there is one more chance of rain moving in probably late Sunday, early Monday. Doesn't look like a heavy rainer for any of us and shouldn't affect too many outdoor plans on Sunday. Mainly south of I-20 is where we're looking at that rain setting up, and possibly temperatures in the 30s start out the mornings this weekend. It looks like first freeze for us may occur sometime towards the middle of next week.